Hi, my name is Chantel Mendeville, and I'm Shelly Ann Mendeville's mom. And I was asked to speak about how I parented during cancer and how I tried to stay connected with my daughter during that time. And it was difficult. It was trying. Parenting itself is a challenge to do it well, to stay connected with your child. But when you go through cancer, it's even more challenging because whether you want to or not, you need to focus on yourself more. And that kind of changes the routine or the schedule if you're focused on your child. And since we homeschool, even before the pandemic, we always homeschooled, it was a total disruption to our schedule because I had to make my treatments, my chemo, my radiation, my surgery more important than her daily schedule. And that was very hard for me to adjust. And so I found ways to do that. And one of the ways I found is to find support places. I enrolled her, my surgeries happened during late summer, so I enrolled her in a lot of camps during that time. And then I found ways to keep her busy in her activities and classes, extracurricular ones. I try to keep her school schedule as structured as possible. And then I would check in with her. So we had a little like phone system that we had, and we would call each other. I would call her when I made it to my appointments and let her know what I was doing. And then I'd ask her to call me, or she would call me just to say I love you, or I finished my work. And that was a way for us to check in with each other, even when we weren't physically with each other. We also had some stars, pinkalicious and purplicious, that we hugged and kissed each other as we left. If she dropped me off, they would kiss, and I would hang on to the pink one, and she would hang on to the purple one, and we each had the doll at the same time as I was in my appointments or treatment, and it was another way to stay connected. And the most important way for me was every time I came home, we just checked in with each other, and we talked about the day, what she did, what I did. Usually the stars talked to each other, so we kept imagination alive. Even though she was going through this as a 7-year-old, she's now a 9-year-old. It was important for me to keep her imagination and playfulness going. So we had the stars talk to each other, and they were witnessing what was going on with me, and they were talking to each other, and it was a way to feel safe in sharing these heavy topics. And then we read a lot of books, and we got a lot of books from the cancer support community, and that helped us make it through because the books really helped me explain things that were hard to explain in child's terms. And I'm thankful to the cancer support community for that. And that inspired Shelly, my daughter, to then write her own book. So she recently published her own book. So we're very proud of that. And she is happy to read it, to share it with others, to inspire others. And she wanted, this was all her idea, to write the book because, like me, the reading, the books, the playfulness helped her and me get through some heavy times. And so that's how I feel like I stayed connected with my daughter during cancer. And if you give me a second, I'll get the book. I'll get the book.
Everyone be on standby. Stand by.
And then we don't have pinkalicious or purplicious
Yes, we
here.
do.
Oh, we do? Okay, so we're going to pause it. So push the red button. And why don't you get